Hello and welcome back to my small micro channel on airsoft toys and accessories associated with it. Brand new company called Tacticool. Love that name, Turtle. Basically, a local company down in Cork and Republic of Ireland have made this, a sound simulation grenade. Locally sourced, remember that, locally sourced. In the context, it's not been brought in by China or anything like that, okay? And what I'd like you to do straight away, obviously, after the video, is go up, follow their link to their Instagram channel and see for yourself these guys make this, okay? Now, they're all very experienced airsofters, okay? And they have a really big passion for the airsoft world. And I think that's important if you think about it. Now, they got in touch with me, Paul particularly, thank you, Paul, and he said, would I like to have basically a test of this? And if I'm happy, that's what he said, if I am happy, do a quick video on it. So he sent me 3, okay, and I was over the moon, to tell you the truth, because I like brand new products, okay, and it's simplistic because there's so many products out there now at the moment, especially around the grenades, okay. You've got your smoke, you've obviously got your sound simulation again, okay. You've then got your obviously your BBs that fly out like lunatics, you know what I mean? And they're quite good, some of them, you know what I mean? I've come across them, and some of them can cost quite a lot of money. Because I noticed, I was on a game recently, it was a trench system, the guy threw the grenade, and believe it or not, as he threw it, he ran after it. And I was like, what? And when I spoke to him, he said, well, I ran after it, Will, because it cost this amount of money. And I'm going, what? So you know what I mean in that context, okay? And we have different variation of players as well that would play with grenades, you know what I mean? We get the really serious one, the Milsim ones, you know what I mean? A lot of time for them, they make me laugh the way they tell me how they're up at 2 o'clock in the morning, marching through fields and all that lot, and I'm going, what? 2 o'clock in the what? And then you get the ones that I like to refer myself to, do you know what I mean? We're probably nearly the same age, I suppose, I don't know. And then my favourite as well is the guys I play with that make me laugh all the time. But you've got to remember, a lot of people treat obviously any form of their equipment, whether it's the scope system or even the suppressors or this, obviously the sound, with a lot of passion. And that's what I want to do. I want to have a chit chat about this because this is brand new on the market, okay? And I want to show you how it's cost effective in this context and it has some more benefits. And we'll hopefully see what you think. So you get a hard case. You can even put a padlock on it if you want. Funny thing is, there's the logo, and you'll see colour and blue. Now, I made a mistake. Because of my rush to take photographs and check them, when I've put them back in the boxes, I've put them in the wrong colour. And the retailer that has taken it, because he's checking it and he's ordered already, from what I understand, because he's got demand, which is good for an upcoming game. So you'll see blue, those astute amongst you, but realistically inside, you'll see it's a different colour, yellow. Now, when you open it, you'll see it's padded, which is good. And again, if you go to their Instagram, you'll see them making videos of what they do. Clear instructions, okay, QR code that will link you through to the website tomorrow that goes live. And therefore, it'll give you more further instructions if you require. You've got a thing on the back, what I used to call an idiot's guide. You can't say that anymore because you offend idiots. Clear. Inside, you've got the pin, okay, which I know a lot of you will be fully aware of what the pin's for, okay. You've then got the caps, okay, you get 4, okay. You can buy more on the website, okay. You can buy all this extras, the shell, everything to do it. So let's take this one out, okay? Now, there it is there. It's made of PLA. It's very, very good quality. I'm not just saying that. It's very, very good quality, okay? I love the logo. I'm sorry. I just love the way the logo's there, okay? And the Tacticool. What's wrong with marketing? That's what I always say, people. What's wrong with marketing, okay? At least when people look at this, they'll know straight away what it is. And you can actually feel the quality. It's very, very strong. Do you know what I mean? I've had products in the past that are plastic, and you push them, and you can actually make them bend. This, it won't bend, okay? Now, this was tested As you will see from the video, if you want to go on through the website, it's been tested from heights. It's been tested over 100 times. It's been taken to a few of the games. But again, it's quite solid. And then we detach. And it's a spring system, okay? All it is a bolt and spring system. Now, some people think that it's probably simplistic. Yes, it is simplistic. But it's down to the quality. Because if it is made shite, it will break very easily and you've wasted your money, okay? So you can tell the spring, very, very strong straight away. Now notice that's locked in straight away. That's what you want. You don't want to start pressing and pressing and pressing. So I've got it into place there, and then my pin goes across. Perfect, actually. I'm quite impressed. Now, don't forget, this is new. That will weaken over time, but depending on how many times I'm using it, etc., etc. But it's still in place. Notice that it's at the angle, so that when I pull the pin out, okay, it's armed. Now, I'm teaching a lot of you to suck eggs, but I'm just clarifying so that you know and you don't have to ask me questions in that context, okay? Again, it's just a simple system to put in. Now, because I'm talking to you and trying to talk at the same time, trying to describe at the same time, it can be quite tricky. No, that's quite easier than what I thought. Okay, now, I'm just going to leave that there for a second, okay? Now, as for the caps, right, okay. You can get them these, okay? Now, Smith's Toys, wow, okay. I thought people were winding me up. I went to Smith's Toys and these cost in sterling $2.99. Okay, that means in the Republic, rate of exchange, probably about €1. So you get, in the context of these little altogether, you get 48. Okay, so if you're going to use 48 in one game, I'm going to be impressed with you. I'm going to tell you that now. Okay, and all you basically do is little cap guns, you know, little cap guns. So they're very easy to get hold of. I went straight into Smith's, straight up to the counter, asked, and they were there right beside the counter. Now, here's the plate, okay? And basically, you connect it straight in. I'm hoping you'll be able to see this, okay? So it fits very nicely into place, like so. See? And it's all magnetic as well. See, there's, you got your little magnetic at the bottom there. Magnet, you get it? So when you drop it in, it went straight in. It flipped a few times there. That's quite amusing, that. I need to get out more. Okay? And then, me, obviously, ready to rock. Now, how long did that really take me if you think about it, okay? Okay? Pull the pin, throw it. I'll do it in a second, okay? Then, come to change, obviously. Knocking it out. That'll be damaged. Pull that out. Stick a fresh one on. Done, dusted. Happy days. Interesting thing as well is, because you have these, you can actually obviously pre-arm. So you can actually have these all ready to go. See how fast that takes me. Not going to take me that long, is it? No. So, done. Done, 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 done. Okay? Then, again, if I put them all together, see that? Because the magnet's keeping them together. Okay? If you have to your pocket or your pouch, whatever you feel that you're going to need. And then it's just a case of whacking it out, whacking it in. Magnet straight away. Straight away. Gun. Good. Okay. Ready. Throw. Bang. Straight in again. See? No hassle. Magnets are brilliant, aren't they? Not being funny, that's a clever idea. Throw, bang, back out again. Test straight in again. See the magnet? Flicks it straight into place. So there's no fiddling. No fiddling. Obviously again, bang, done. Four. Now, during a game, if you throw more than 4, wow. Not played a game. I've not played a game like that yet. So what I'm going to do is just do a little test in a controlled environment. I'm not going to do it outside. I am going to be doing that this weekend. Let's take a look. Let's try something different. Why don't we try it on carpet, just to see if it works. What do you reckon? Shit. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hang on a minute. I can feel it. I can feel the comments. Okay, those that want it in a bit of slow motion, take a look at this. Happy? Good. Now, this is a brand new product. People are going to ask me, why didn't I take it out on a game, etc. It's because it's brand new. You are watching this on the Thursday. The company does a soft release on the Friday. That's why I can't even discuss costs or anything like that. I know what the costs are, and I'm going to tell you now, I think they're quite reasonable for other things on the market, because you've got to remember this. Everything you're looking at is replaceable, okay? The pin, the bolt, the actual frame here, the whole shell, okay? Even to the point of that you get the extra, obviously, the magnets. And it's quite simple. That's it. You put that on. It doesn't take long, as I've already discussed with you. And then you throw it. So there's no worrying about, shall we say, complications with it, okay? And I'm sure when you show it to a lot of the sites that you're going to attend and show them that it's just the caps, I can't see many of them protesting, to tell you the truth. It's 120 decibels, as you should know. So that's below the level of tolerance in a context. And it's quite good. And it comes packaged, and you can see it being made. And it's coming from Cork or your local supplier. Depends who the suppliers are who decide to take this on. But the company itself, in my opinion, and I haven't physically met them, I've only been talking to them, okay? They approached me, and I'm over the moon, as I've always said. But from the conversations, I can see they're in development. They want a L&D department. They want to build upon that. So you're going to see these change as time goes on. You're going to see other equipment coming. So it is something. And plus, I'm not being funny. In a class of local, it's nice to support local companies as well. Do you know what I mean? Because then they can get a foothold up, and the more business they get, the more they'll put into L&D. Because if anyone's in airsoft for the money, from what I understand, unless you're certain individuals, you'll make money. I'm not even going to mention them because I've made comments and never heard anything back. Thank you for watching. The Chris Vector is hopefully nearly ready. However, I've got other projects in the way first because I get asked about that. And whatever you're doing, stay safe. And if you do see me on a game, which I am on this weekend, okay, the Nadi team have actually invited me. I'm over the moon. Thank you very much, guys. A great team. And we're going, I've never been here, so I'm quite looking forward to it, to tell you the truth. Stay safe, whatever you're doing. And as always, bye for now.